The Wild West had many famous outlaws and daring robberies, but the Wilcox Train Robbery is one of the most well-known. This daring crime, carried out by Butch Cassidy's Wild Bunch, became one of the most talked-about events in American history. It was June 2nd, 1899. The Union Pacific Overland Flyer, a train loaded with valuable goods, was traveling through the remote, rough lands of Wyoming. The passengers on board had no idea they were about to be part of a legendary event. The Wild Bunch, led by the infamous Butch Cassidy, had been planning this heist for months. These were no ordinary outlaws. They were skilled, cunning, and well-prepared. Their gang included notorious figures like the Sundance Kid, men who had made a name for themselves as some of the most feared criminals in the West. As the train moved through the dark night, the gang put their plan into action. They picked a lonely spot near Wilcox, Wyoming, far away from help or witnesses. There they placed dynamite on the tracks, causing a huge explosion that made the train stop suddenly. The passengers panicked as the masked outlaws surrounded the train. Butch Cassidy, the brains behind the operation, took control of the situation. He ordered the engineer to uncouple the express car, where the real treasure was kept. Inside was a safe filled with cash, gold, and other valuables, guarded by the express messenger. But the Wild Bunch was prepared for this. They overpowered the messenger quickly and efficiently. The gang placed more dynamite on the safe, knowing it would blow it wide open. The explosion was deafening, and when the smoke cleared, the gang saw the fruits of their labor: piles of money, gold coins, and jewels. They grabbed everything they could carry, filling their saddlebags with loot worth thousands of dollars, a fortune at the time. With their prize in hand, the Wild Bunch quickly made their escape. They had fresh horses waiting nearby and knew the rugged terrain well, allowing them to vanish into the night. The train crew and passengers were left behind, stunned and helpless, as the outlaws disappeared into the darkness. The news of the robbery spread like wildfire, and the Union Pacific Railroad was outraged. They hired the Pinkerton National Detective Agency, one of the most feared and respected private security forces, to track down the Wild Bunch. The Pinkertons were relentless in their pursuit, launching one of the largest manhunts in the history of the American West. But the Wild Bunch was elusive. They used their knowledge of the land, secret hideouts like the Hole in the Wall, and a network of supporters to stay one step ahead of the law. Despite the intense pressure from the Pinkertons and local lawmen, the gang managed to evade capture time and again. However, the relentless pursuit took its toll. The Wilcox Train Robbery had made the Wild Bunch even more notorious, and the heat was on. Some members of the gang decided it was time to go their separate ways, hoping to escape the inevitable. But Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid had other plans. Realizing that their time in the United States was running out, Cassidy and Sundance fled to South America. There they hoped to start a new life and continue their criminal activities far from the reach of American lawmen. For a while, they found success in Argentina and Bolivia, but the law eventually caught up with them, and their story ended in a blaze of gunfire. The Wilcox Train Robbery was more than just a crime. It became a symbol of the Wild West, a time when outlaws were seen as both heroes and villains. Butch Cassidy, the Sundance Kid, and the rest of the Wild Bunch became legends, their daring heists and close calls capturing the imagination of people across the country. Their story has been told and retold in books, movies, and songs, keeping the memory of the Wilcox Train Robbery alive for generations. It's a tale of adventure, risk, and the fine line between right and wrong. A story that continues to fascinate us today. And that's the tale of the Wilcox Train Robbery, a daring heist that shook the Wild West and left an indelible mark on American history. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more thrilling tales from the past. Thanks for watching.